Dude, did you know you can subscribe to onlywrestlers.com and keep in touch with your favorite wrestlers? The party never has to end.
This week's episode of One of a Kind with RVD is presented by Get Blitzed, and you can get 15% off your order when you head to get-blitz.com and use promo code RVD. Get 15% off.
One of a Kind with Rob Van Dam is recorded in front of a live studio audience.
But I came out and I saw like this old lady, and she was on the treadmill and it was going like kind of slow, but she was backwards. I was saying during the intro that I got running backwards on the treadmill from Mike. We used to go to the gym together, WWE, and that's true. And I do it like almost every single time that I run. I like to turn around, go backwards, and I like to pivot. I like to go side, and then on my other side, and do the side. And I like to move around and work my balance muscles and shit like that. But I totally got that from Mike. And one time we were at the gym, and he was there ahead of me for whatever reason. Maybe I was in the bathroom, getting dressed, whatever. Right. But I came out, and I saw like this old lady, and she was on the treadmill and it was going like kind of slow, but she was backwards. And she was like walking on it, trying to keep up with it going backwards. And I got mad at Mike because I just knew that he ribbed her. I was just like, oh my God,
you ribbed her?
So not cool. Dude, I can't believe you did that. But no, I was wrong though. He said he didn't. Because I've never seen anybody do that. What are they odds?
She was trying it, man. I was like,
I just knew that she asked for advice on, can you help me use this? And he was like, yeah, face that way.
Hey, Rob, you know where I got that from? I blew my ankle out, and I was good friends with Rick Burkholder, which was the trainer for the Eagles, and me being in South Jersey. So he said, and we didn't have trainers back then and all the facility stuff. It was like year 2000, I think. So I went to the Philadelphia Veterans State, and they gave me off of work for 2 weeks to take care of it. So Rick Burkholder. So I'm sitting there, and they're doing all this stuff to my ankle, putting a cast on it, air cast to take the swelling out. And then all these dudes, like these defensive backs, were running backwards on a treadmill.
Huh.
And I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, how are they running backwards on a treadmill, right? And they're like, oh, he's like, yeah, you can do it. He's like, once we get you running, we tape your ankle, we'll get you on a treadmill, we'll show you. And that's who showed me the defensive backs for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Nice.
And because they sit in position on the receivers, so they got to really backpedal like really fast for the first 5-10 steps.
Yeah.
So, hello.
Hey.
How are you?
Katie?
Good. How are you?
Good.
This is Katie. Have you ever met Katie, Mike?
Yes, I did. I met her a while back. It was a little bit. Yeah, I think I met her somewhere. Good to see you too. All right, thinking maybe in Philly last year. Were you in Philly?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because I mentioned seeing you in Philly too.
Cool.
But yeah. So yeah, I learned that from the Philadelphia Eagles, man, way back. And I thought I never could do it. In 3 days, they had me running backwards on the treadmill. And they said it's good to run backwards. And I always needed to do that in the ring. Run backwards, go forwards, backwards, get out of the way,
It definitely
so
makes it harder. It's harder to push yourself like that.
Yeah.
Like you're scooting. It's more of a scoot instead of a stride.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I don't do that shit now.
Forward.
I go one way and drive, man. That's it. No reverse. That's it.
Mike, so you since I didn't know you were still doing the officiating gigs and stuff, like people were still getting you for that.
Yeah, once in a while, like certain places,
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I almost went out to Qatar for QPW to do one match, and he was going to take care of me and everything. But the travel was unbelievable trying to get back home. It was like flying from Qatar to Bahrain and Bahrain back to London with 5-hour layovers, and then London to Newark and Newark to Tampa. I said, man, my wife was dying. She's like, I want to go to Qatar. I was like, yeah, I want to make the money too, but I'm not flying 28 hours. And it was like a coach because premium economy was sold out. So I had to give up the payday there. So I was like, but we had a great time in England. So it was good. Yeah. But I'm still doing gigs here and there. It depends though. They're pretty decent shows and pretty, like some cool shows, I'll do them.
Do you still get the itch a lot to referee?
Yeah, man. I've refereed some really good matches on the indies that I thought I wouldn't, and really working with some really young, good talent and some talent that's been around for a while.
Yeah.
So
Hey, it's time for the NBA. Who's scoring big in the NBA this season? You are, with the new ways to get in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. From monster slams to dishing the rock, you smell what I'm cooking, to cleaning the glass. Get behind your favorite players and the prop bets you can make on DraftKings, the home of NBA player props. Plus, you can get some good odds on who will be the NBA Finals winner right now. You can get in on the Oklahoma City Thunder at plus 200. Holy smokes. Boston Celtics at plus 205. You can get Cleveland Cavs at plus 600. Or LA Lakers. LeBron and Luka kind of catching on a little chemistry there at plus 1600s. The lines and odds are subject to change, so be aware of that. But here's something special for first-timers. And new DraftKings customers, you can bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Take to the rack with DraftKings Sportsbook. Every point counts. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code RVD. That's code RVD for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets when you just bet $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 8778-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/bball.
This episode is sponsored by BlueChew. Let's talk about sex, guys. Remember the days when you were always ready to go? Now you can increase your performance and get the extra confidence in bed. Listen up, BlueChew.com. BlueChew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but in chewable tablets and at a fraction of the cost. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you receive prescription within days. The best part, it's all done online, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in the line at the pharmacy. BlueChew tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package. They always say first impressions are important. What about lasting impressions? BlueChew wants to help you have better sex. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. Chew it and do it. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try BlueChew free when you use our promo code RVD at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code RVD to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew for more details and important safety information. And we, RVD and I, thank BlueChew for sponsoring the podcast.